Hello, gods and goddesses, and welcome to another episode of the Goddess Chronicles. I am your host, Elevar.Maximus. Today I'm bringing you another prophetic message. Today's episode is called The Body. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, comment, plus share. Let's get in the episode. Hello, gods and goddesses. I hope you guys are enjoying all the new energies that are coming up in the universe. I know that the last month or 2 months, there's been a lot of changing of the energies. So I've done a lot of changing and growing and expanding my thoughts and progressing my life. I hope that you have as well. I had a few thoughts this morning and I wanted to share them with you. So I recently met a high vibrational energy individual, and they were talking about not hanging around people that were low vibrational. And there's always that argument, right? I'm not going to get into that today, but they were talking about, I don't like to talk to those people because they're negative. And so not judging this person, just trying to decipher what they said and trying to figure out if this makes sense or not. So you're a high vibrational person. And they were saying, like, they don't even like to touch people that are in a low vibrational energy, like shake hands or anything like that, or even sit next to them, like very strict, stay away from me status, right? But this person sleeps with a lot of low vibrational people and is engaging in low vibrational sexual activities with low vibrational people. If you've seen the video that's posted on my TikTok about the exchange of sexual energy and how it affects you by Willow's ninth house on my TikTok, and it explains that for each person that you sleep with, you're exchanging way more than just one person's sexual energy. You are exchanging everybody's energy that person has ever slept with. You are taking that on, in a sense. So it was really interesting to me that this person was being so judgmental about not wanting to touch low vibrational people or be around low vibrational people, but continues to have sex with low vibrational people. Excuse me, let me correct myself. You are taking on the sexual energy of everybody that person has slept with in the last 7 years. Not everybody that they slept with in their whole life, but for 7 years, depending on that person, that can still be a lot of energies. It is a lot of energies. I don't think this person thinks about these type of things. And as I said, you got to even put in sexual demons in there, not just STDs. These people are not thinking about these things. So that's one of the things I wanted to talk about this morning. Like, if you are trying to be a high vibrational person, just like she talks about in that video, and you're sleeping with low vibrational people, you're almost undoing all the good work that you're doing by trying to eat right, keep your vibrations right, and all that other stuff by sleeping with these people. Okay? Think about that. And then also, in the last 2 weeks, Father God has asked me to give up red meat. I have become a pescatarian. Definitely not something I ever thought I would do in my life, because a good steak was always on my list, and a good hamburger was always on my list, but not anymore. Also, in this time, I have still been working on cleansing my vessel, getting all the curses off, all the hexes off, all the crosses off, all the negative energy vexes, all that 3D programming. I've been working on clearing up my body, and dispelling of red meat was just the next step in the process for me. I'd already given up alcohol, drugs, cigarettes, everything else. And it's been a ride. I was sitting here thinking this morning about giving up the red meat. I was thinking about steak, and I was thinking about plants, and even with the plants that are grown, there's so many pesticides. And I was like watching this thing, and they were talking about the fertilizers that are used and the pesticides that are used, that they're turning our men into women, and that they're growing breasts and they're becoming more feminine. And, we gotta watch what we're ingesting in our bodies. I'm one of those people that never was big into organic, but I realize now I'm gonna have to go all organic or start growing stuff myself. Like, it's just the way of the world now for me personally. I'm not telling you to be pescatarian. I'm not telling you to go organic. You do as you wish. I'm just talking about myself and my experiences. So I started the red meat detox about 12 days ago. And I gotta tell you, at first I was cranky about it. It's the best way to put it. This is something I've been doing my whole life. I was raised like this. I never thought this was something I was going to have to give up, but Father God asked me to do something, and I'm an obedient child, so I did it. And I now see, at least in my point of view, how red meat has affected me my whole life, because we're talking about the steroids, we're talking about the hormones, and the way that it's affected me is not good, and the way it's affected my body is not good. So I've been doing, like I said, fresh detox, getting all this out of my system. That's the best way to put it. And like today I woke up and I felt as clear as I've ever been clear. Just clear thoughts, clear mind, happy, even more happy, even more high vibrational than I've ever been. I feel like I finally detoxed the red meat. I don't crave it anymore. I don't even want it anymore. I feel like it's a 3D programming mechanism to keep you stuck. Because everything that we ingest, from the TV we watch to the music we listen to, everything has a vibration and it's programmed. And I just think that was something that I was doing perhaps 3 times a day, ingesting that meat, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That was highly affecting me, making me sluggish, making me tired, making me have emotions. Because think about it this way as well. If you're not eating, you are having cranky emotions. Having food and not having food, food affects your mental health, it affects your attitude. I don't think we give enough thought to how food affects us on an emotional level each and every day. There's so much more to talk about with this diet and the body, but I'm going to keep this episode short for now. I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear in the comments, anybody gone from red meat to pescatarian that is a god or a goddess? And how have you felt? Or are you vegan? Let me know in the comments. Has anything I said resonated with you? I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Know I love you. God bless.